Here's the three. They grab their own miss. Outside, Alexander Walker. Doncic outside. Second chance shot. And he lays it in. Doncic has got his second basket of the game.
Doncic really excels at keeping defenses off balance in the pick and roll.
George outside. Fires the three. Drops in the three. George has got 5.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Pass to Newell. Duren up top. Here's Newell. Deflects the pass. George with a steal. The three is up. He's off on that one. Here's Doncic. Lets it go from deep. He drops it from range. Doncic has got his third bucket of the night.
Watch out now when Doncic is dialed in from deep because he's unguardable.
Anunoby for 3. Alexander Walker grabs the board.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. LaMelo Ball is a playmaker, first and foremost. He said, I just start off the game trying to get my team involved, get the flow going. After the team's going, I try to get mine. If you get the team involved first, more pieces going, it just makes the game easier. Guys, back to you.
A great passer. Allie, thanks very much for the report.
A sloppy pass. Have to be more precise than that. It's obvious Anunoby has put a ton of work into his game. Now that catch and shoot Jay is a real weapon.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 7. Good D by Kangwoo.
No such thing as an easy bucket most of the time in the NBA, but I'm surprised he missed that.
In a lot of ways, Paul George has been the prototype of the modern swingman, Grant.
Yeah, 6'8", and with his versatile skill set, plug and play on any team. But health has been a challenge as of late. Now in his mid-30s, can he maintain that elite level?
Anunoby gets it to go.
A capable shooter from the three-point line. I mean, Anunoby loves shaking free from the perimeter.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Doncic has got 9 points.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
Back to Ball. Going inside. Outside Anunoby. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Doncic outside. Good D by Kangwoo. The three from Ball. Knocks it down from distance.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Inside. Ball with a steal. Anunoby for 3. Hits the three-pointer. He's got 14.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Doncic outside. Here's Sims. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Boy, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Your home team, 22. The visiting team, 13.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
You know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
He's 0 for 1 at the line, missing on his first trip. And he shows the focus there, nails the tee.
Defense practically daring him to take that shot, and it worked out for him.
Here's Alexander Walker. On target from range. Alexander Walker's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Anunoby. Puts up a deep three. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
Now Doncic. 9 points in the game. Here's Newell. Doncic outside. Just 5 to shoot. Luka with a good look inside. Well, Clark, by my count, in your career, you made all of 23 triples and hit a respectful 34%.
23 over a, what, close to 5-year career, maybe the equivalent of 3 1/4 years on the court. Yeah, the three ball was not being shot. I will tell you, I was looking to add it to my repertoire, though, and that's the case for all of these guys playing now. Everybody is shooting three.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Doncic outside. Newell from outside. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Fires in the triple. Landale's got 5 points.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end. This quarter, they're doing some real damage from outside the arc, trying to stay within striking distance.
Well, with Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Clark, his versatility may be his greatest asset.
Yeah, I agree with you there, B.A. I mean, he can initiate the offense if he needs to. He can certainly score off the catch and make plays off the dribble. He's got good positional size at about 6'5", and he can guard multiple positions. That's clearly a recent trend. Big guys who can shoot it from distance.
Anunoby for 3. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Ooh, this This guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
And down it goes. 2 points. He has 7.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
George, a devastating finisher with momentum behind him. He doesn't let anything get in his way on the drive. He's right to the rack.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Offensive board.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
Pass to Doncic. Back to Alexander Walker. Caruso outside. And here's Alexander Walker. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Yeah, after a nothing first quarter, he's bounced back nicely.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 11. Pass to Alexander Walker. 6 to shoot. The 3 ball. Oh, Doncic! What do you expect?
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Ball left side. There's a screen. He takes it in. Here's Anunoby. And that one comes up a bit short.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Pass to Newell. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Scoring the ball, he has been lethal and efficient. Wow.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. Drains the triple. Anunoby's got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, his production from deep has been nothing short of astounding.
And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul of the game.
Now into the lineup.
There's 21 seconds left in the first half. Now here's Doncic. 14 points for him. Pass to Newell. Shoots over George. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
41.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Ball outside. Pass to Anunoby. Now here's Okongwu. Ball with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3. Duren with a rebound.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Now here's Doncic. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. Duren, the screen. Here comes Luka. And the dunk by Duren.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
George outside. Back to ball. Alexander Walker with it. And it's Anunoby picking him up. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead. His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out. That's what you want defensively. Force contested threes.
During his career, we've seen LaMelo Ball score from just about everywhere, Coach.
Yeah, you know, he's really a talented player. I mean, he can make it hard on any defense. He's always in motion, and he knows what to do when he catches the basketball. He's unpredictable in how he goes about it. He's a hard cover for sure.
To the paint. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
On fire to start the second half. 4-5 from the field.
Pass to Newell. Duren in the high post. Doncic left side. And Anunoby pulls it down. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 14. Down low. Duren. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. The kick out to Ball. Outside Anunoby. Misses the three. Stolen by Anunoby. Pass to Ball. Now Okongwu. Here's George. And George with the jam.
Look, in deference to his age, he's not going to throw it down like he used to, but PG can still rock that rim.
Doncic with it. Guarded now by George. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's good from Doncic.
One of the things that's really impressive about Luka Doncic is his continued growth. I mean, season to season, you see this guy working on himself, working on his mind, how he thinks the game and his body, and becoming a better athlete. That spells trouble for the league.
Doncic hits them both.
Luka Doncic is a do-it-all player. I mean, he does everything for this team, including being a walking triple-double threat on a game-by-game basis.
It's James with the drive. And it's James with the jam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Duren, the screen. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
There's a screen. Pass to Landale. 3 on the clock. Out to the wing. There's ball with a 3. Goes back up. Landale misses.
A good scorer around the rim. He is met there by an irresistible force.
And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Stolen by Caruso. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. A moment to rest. And confer on the game plan. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And here's Doncic. Monk looking around. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in a hurry. Leading by a point.
The visiting team, 55.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Simons with a steal. Into the lane. And he jams it home with authority.
I'll tell you, Simons can really book it. When he's at full speed, good luck catching up.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Picked it out of midair. And here's Simons outside. Duren with a rebound. Here's Alexander Walker. Off target from outside. Boy, this lead is razor thin.
Yeah, B.A., there's a chance to extend that right here.
And George is very good in how he leaks out in transition. Times it perfectly and really creates high percentage shots for himself as a result.
To the middle. Caruso outside. Pass to Doncic. Block it 4. Alexander Walker. Caruso outside. Now here's Doncic. He's covered by Simons.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
For 3, George.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. George outside. Anunoby on the wing. Yes, sir, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Anunoby's got 29. Pass to Newell. Looking to end the... Oh, wow! Oh,
Watch out below.
big finish.
Luka Doncic.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
George, no good.
He has not been at his most efficient this quarter.
Here's Caruso. Here's Doncic. Duran, the screen.
Oh! Wow. Get out of the way! Authority! Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Outside Anunoby. James outside. Outside George. Clock at 6. Now Ball. The 17-footer. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Newell. Here's Duran. 5 on the clock. And they're on the run. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
And George just has an uncanny knack for providing these kinds of baskets. And he makes it look so easy.
Here's the pick. And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And there's a defensive 3-second call. And the technical free throw is good.
Smoothly taking technical to tack another point onto their lead there.
6-point game. Outside George. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, he can't hit a tough 3. Doncic outside. A strong finish by Doncic.
Doncic not afraid of the moment, actually embraces the spotlight. This guy steps up big when needed most.
Anunoby knocks down the trifecta.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And a one-handed slam.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
George! The 3 ball is down!
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Stolen by Anunoby. Shoots a 3. Caruso rips down the board.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Already in his career, we've seen the numerous ways in which Ball can score. He's got a lot in his package. He did enough to put this one away. Hard-fought battle, though.
It's stolen by Okongwu. Now George. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.